Let's stand up and welcome our visitors, please. Let's welcome the Honorable Minister of State in charge of ICT and TVET and the Vice Chancellor of Rwanda Polytechnic and our other guests. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's stand for the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Honorable Minister of State in charge of ICT and TVET, the Vice Chancellor of Rwanda Polytechnic, the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Training, Institutional Development and Research, principals of IPRCs, competitors and assessors, representatives of public and private institutions, development partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the National Skills Competition 2021 opening ceremony. I am Wicheshema Mireille, and I will be your MC for this event. I'm glad to welcome you to this event. The National Skills Competition is organized by the Ministry of Education and Rwanda Polytechnic. This is an effort to get potential candidates that will represent Rwanda in the World Skills Africa competition that will take place from the 28th of March to the 2nd of April 2022 in Swakopmund, Namibia. The first of this event happened here in Rwanda in 2018. For this year, Rwanda has chosen to compete in 4 skills areas, including welding, plumbing and heating, electrical installation, and bricklaying. And now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take you through today's program. After this, we'll have the welcome remarks by the Vice Chancellor of Rwanda Polytechnic. We will later on have remarks by the COICA representative, and then the guest honor will officially open the National Skills Competition. Welcome to this event once again. Thank you. I will now request the Vice Chancellor of Rwanda Polytechnic to give us a welcome remarks.
Honorable Minister, Claudette Irere for TVET and for ICT and TVET, Inga representing the development partners, and coming from German Corporation in the German Embassy, DVC, Tidra, Sylvie Mucho, the friends who have come to join us from different stakeholders, private sector, development partners, and well-wishers, but also I can see representatives from different colleges here present. I welcome you. Good morning. We call this the first national skills competition, although in 2018, before the World Skills Competition, which brought together a number of countries, we did a quick preparatory competition around the different provinces, but we really never had a national competition prior to the national competition. And then after that, we realized that we should do it in a more structured way so that we have a national competition prior, and then after that, the people who represent us as people who won the national competition. So in 2018, we were lucky to get the World Skills just asked us out of the blue, because we are not members of the World Skills International. So we were fortunate to have their request, which we took to the Minister of Education, and then we formally accepted to host the 2018 World Skills Competition Africa. And from that, we learned quite a lot of things. Those of you who remember our first pre-inaugural after the competition, our first reflection, we really learned a lot. I remember vividly, Honorable Minister, 2 or 3 students making a comment which really gelled into my mind. They said that we've learned more in the 3 weeks of preparation, where we took them through a lot of work of preparation, they said we've learned more in this than a whole year of learning, because they were doing it like they were doing work, but under competition pressure. So since then, we agreed among ourselves that this should be an annual event called National Skills Competition, and we want to continue this, and I'll say something a little more later on. So this competition will provide a ticket or tickets to those who win to go to represent Rwanda in the national, in Africa, the World Skills Africa, what we call SWACOP Monde 2022 competition. Of course, we want medals. We want our people to win, but that's not an end in itself. We want people to get the experience, to know, because this is like an Olympics. It's the Olympics at Africa level, and then people who will win there will represent Africa in the International World Skills Competition. If we are lucky, well, I shouldn't say lucky, maybe if we really work hard, maybe among those people who represent Africa, there may be a Rwandan or two. So that's something that we are looking forward to, but also it gives this feel of what skills at a high level means. So we want to expose our youngsters to this sense of skills is something to be proud of, doing things well, quickly, and getting all those other skills, what we call soft skills. The people who go to Namibia, they'll come back with a lot to share with their friends. Honorable Minister, Rwanda is not yet a member of World Skills International, and I'm hoping I'll be mentioning this to you later on. We want to propose that we look for funds, if not this year, at least next year, to budget for it so that we become a member of World Skills Competition. Because if we won a place in SWACOP Monde, I don't know whether we'd be allowed to go to Shanghai in 2022 to represent if we are not members. So that's an extremely important thing that is one of the things we are hoping for. RP is the organizer of the National Skills Competition, but really this shouldn't be that way. It should be another body that brings together all polytechnics together. Before COVID-19 pandemic, we had already initiated consultations with other polytechnics, and we had intended to we intend to resurrect those discussions, including the Office of the Chief Skills Office, to see if a framework can be created to be responsible for such competitions, not us. Because we are part of the competitors, it's not the right thing that we should be the ones organizing, solely. It should be done by another body, and we become part of the competitors. So the National Skills Association is what we are thinking of, but there's already something called Skills Council under Chief Skills Office. So we are going to work around that to see how that works. As I finish, Honourable Minister, I want to acknowledge the stakeholders, our friends and partners in this endeavor, and COICA, represented here by Maria. I don't know whether she'll be saying something. She's the main sponsor, but also SCAT is here. We want to thank you very much for being our sponsor, and we are looking forward to building more collaboration and more partnership with you. And I know there are many other private sector people who have sent someone to represent them. We're really looking to building strong linkages with private sector, because TVET really cannot survive on its own if it's not supported by the private sector, and we want to build those partnerships. I also want to recognize the people, especially represented by Principal Barnaby, who've been working very hard to make this thing happen. It has been postponed a couple of times because of COVID problems, but well done, and we've reached that today. On Thursday, Honorable Minister, if you can find a little time to come back, what you saw there will have taken shape, and you can appreciate, you know, something that's been built and has come to completion. I wish also the competitors, I know there are many students here who will be going to cheer their colleagues for the competition. We want this to become a routine. We are hoping that in future there will be more exchanges between students. Say, you know, our students going to Kenya or to Tanzania and theirs coming here is something we want, so that they can learn from each other and see and get, you know, increase their worldview of where TVET is going. Because, you know it, Honorable Minister, in future, we shall have one labor market for the whole of the African continent. So people who finish here, they don't have to say they are restricted to Rwanda, they can work anywhere within Africa. So skills like soft skills, languages, learning other languages, something that we are going to be encouraging. So, Honorable Minister, I want to, I think, what am I supposed to do? To invite the Minister, or I hand over back to you? Probably I hand over back to you and then you say something. So thank you, Honorable Minister, and thank you, everybody, for coming to support us.
Thank you so much, Vice Chancellor. Now, I would like to welcome the representative of KOICA Rwanda for her remarks.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Minister, Vice Chancellor, DBC for Training, representative of Development Partner, Ms. Inga, to all principal, to public and private partners in Tibet, our other Tibet institutions who are here, by RTV, colleagues, friends, in behalf of KOICA, I would like to have this opportunity to tell that KOICA believes that skills changes lives. Skills create opportunities and connect society. They are the foundation of the economic progress. We said that our skills is our building blocks, wherein it builds confidence, empower community, and help fuel economies. We would like, KOICA believe that skills competition inspires young people to develop the passion for skills and pursuing excellence through competition and promotion. This develops skills through global training, standards, benchmarking system, and enhancing industry engagement. This influences industry, government, educators through cooperation and research, building a global platform of skills for all. And with this, we are always very appreciative of what TVET in Rwanda have progressed for the past years, that we are directly partnered with this. For all our candidates, good luck. Good luck for this competition. Good luck for Namibia. For our partners, we hope we can collaborate more in the near future to support such this kind of event. With this, thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much, and to KOICA, and thank you for always being our development partner. And now I will again ask the Vice Chancellor to invite our guest of honor to officially open this competition.
Good morning, Ngaramse. Vice Chancellor of Rwanda Polytechnic, the representative of development partners, DVC, principals, deputy principals, students, competitors, assessors, representatives of private sector and sponsors as well. Good morning once again. I'm pleased to join you this morning to officiate this opening ceremony for the National Skills Competition 2021. I thank the Vice Chancellor of Rwanda Polytechnic for the invitation to this occasion. I have to say that when I joined the TVET sector last year, everyone told me about this. But COVID immediately happened, and I think I was part of the people that decided that it should be kept being postponed. Now I'm glad that it's finally happening, and I could see that it brings fresh air and fresh perspective, and everyone is really happy to be around these skills. As you are aware, this is the first national skills competition of its kind in TVET. I think VC talked about it. And students are competing, as we saw, in welding, plumbing and heating, electrical installations, and bricklaying. I note that skills competitions were held on 27th of August in 5 IPRCs, IPRC Ngoma, IPRC Kigali, IPRC Huye, IPRC Karongi, IPRC Musanze, and I congratulate the competitors that won at the provincial level. Today's national skills competition, like we heard, is a preparation for the World Skills Africa competition, since the winners will represent Rwanda at the continental competition in Namibia next year. And we'll work on making sure that should everything go well, we go to the World Skills competition in Shanghai as well. I really look forward to coming back on Thursday and to seeing what the competitors will have done. I remind everyone that competitors work hand in hand. They work hard and they don't give up. It's our responsibility to keep cheering them, to go and check on them, and really, give them the morale that they need. I underscore that competition is a teacher of values, focus, discipline, and teamwork. In addition to the competition, this occasion is a good opportunity for us all to discuss and share the experience and expertise around different themes related to TVET. Most importantly, this is an occasion to raise the profile and recognition of our skilled people. It is our mission to make visible the innovative projects made by the competitors. Distinguished participants, this year's National Skills Competition has come at a very challenging time in the world's history. This COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted every aspect of life, and the pandemic has shown us the essential value of skills. I therefore call upon each and everyone with a stake in shaping the skills field to do it with utmost dedication and with future global trends in mind. Here I'm talking about including technology in all aspects of our teaching and learning. distinguished invitees, let us maximize the impact from this competition. I wish to inform you that the Ministry of Education will support in every way possible within our means to meet everyone's expectations in this competition. As I conclude my remarks, I would like to thank all that have taken part in making this national skills competition a reality. Principal Barnabé, I remember you were with the deputy principal from Gishari and Ngoma as well. There were many. If I don't mention you, just know that I'm really grateful for making this possible. On a very special note, I thank all the development partners and the private sector for their support in skills development in general and in this competition in particular. Koika, SCAT, I was told about Mani Metal as well. Thank you all so much. I believe that all the participants will gain from this great opportunity and that Rwanda will have a formidable representation at the World Skills Africa competition in Namibia next year. I know we're all anxiously awaiting the draw, so let us move forward and keep cheering on our competitors. I wish you all a fruitful competition and sharing of experience, and hereby declare, with a bit of delay, this 2021 National Skills Competition officially open. Thank you.
Thank you so much for opening our ceremony. And now we will have a group photo here. And after that, please, if you still have time, keep walking around the competition and see what our competitors are doing. And as the minister, of course, said, keep cheering them on. And for those who will still be around at noon, we will have lunch together. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And the competition is still going on till Thursday. That's when we'll have the closing ceremony. You can still come by and see how the competition is going. Thank you so much.
Abanyarwanda twese umutima umwe wo gukunda igihugu no kugikorera twese nk'umuntu umwe igihugu kimwe icyerekezo kimwe dukora nk'ikipe imwe Rwanda yacu uzatera imbere iterambere ry'igihugu buri wese
ngiye ahera cyane haka cyane kurusha izuba niyo nkomoko niho tugamije mu ngamba zigomba ubuhanga mpanga amaso aho rirasira rumuri rwitabaza rutatsa amabara yose ruhanga rwererana ngwino turamire ngwino ngwino mana nkunda ngwino ngwino mana nziza ngwino ngwino gitare cy'amahanga ngwino mwamuganje ijabiro uwikamba rirabagirana nje nkugana ngwino nsanganire